the only way, chaps. Oh. Oh, hello there. This is Formosa Wild Camping and another expedition into the wilderness of mountains and forests of northern Taiwan. Thank you for joining me today. I'm on a very special expedition just above an Aboriginal village, Zongshi, in the Wulai district. I'm heading along the Datongshan hiking trail up to the peak of Datongshan, and then I shall be progressing along a peak eastwards and finding myself a base camp up there. Should be quite challenging and a very exciting hike today. Mountains here run for something like 20 miles uninterrupted all the way to Jiaoxi and Yilan on the eastern Pacific coast. So we won't be going that far. Anyway, let's carry on along the trail. I'll catch up with you a bit later. Good grief. Just over halfway up the mountain. It's really steep. Take a look at these stairs. Time for tipping. Right on the edge. Gosh, it's windy. Almost at the top. Hello chaps. Well, this is the peak, Datongshan. We made it after quite a few hours of climb. Very hard. Nearly polished me off, I can tell you. There's nothing left in the battery now. But this is just the beginning. This direction towards Lvbenshan, several miles away, is where I intend to find the base camp, pitch my tent. So probably have another hour of hiking in that direction. I've no idea what's out there. We will be following the ridge and looking for a suitable place that's flat. It could be difficult. Also, I'm looking for a water source. It's something difficult to find high up in the mountains. We're at about 3,000 feet here. So we'll see how it goes. Right, let's get cracking. Right, we're heading along the trail. It's clear to me that nobody uses this trail anymore. It has been abandoned, I think because of the uncertainty of the integrity of the trail. It's been damaged by typhoons and earthquakes. There are many fallen trees. There's a pine tree here, everywhere. So I'm going to head to the location that I planned, which is between two peaks. It's really an adventure into the unknown, chaps. There's a cracking view, chaps. More peaks in the distance. Oh, slippery. Good grief. This is exploration and adventure. I don't think many people come this way. Oh, this is the area I was thinking of for the base camp. It's not as dry as I expected, but it's quite flat. I think we can make something of this. Just need to have a look around, explore the area. Right, found a suitable area. Looks good to me. Fairly flat, and there are various pine leaves. Make a good base for the tent. Should be fairly comfortable. Not too far from the trail, but I'm not expecting anyone to come this way. It's fairly flat, not perfect. I think it's the best I'm going to find. It's almost, it's 25 minutes to 4, so it's about the right time to start setting up the base camp. Right, Big Agnes has been erected. Not looking too bad. Let's take a look around. So this side we have the ground sheet in the vestibule, so I can put some things there and then put dirty feet into the tent. This is the inside, looking very spacious. It's a two-man tent, Big Agnes, copper spur HVUL2. I still need to sort out the sleeping arrangements here. Cooking, we're going to sort that out in a moment. This is the other side of the tent. It is on a slight slope, unfortunately. but I wanted to be out of the wind actually. On this side of the ridge, there's a ridge is here, and this is the south side. The wind is blowing from that direction. So I'm thinking maybe here we can set up our lounge area. What do you think, chaps? And then we'll have a view of the pine trees. Something a little different this time, different terrain to my last few expeditions. We have a fantastic view of the pine trees, and then there are mountains beyond that. Hopefully we'll see more tomorrow in the morning when the sun comes up. Oh gosh, oh, I'm absolutely cream crackered. What a day, exhausting. Oh, climbing up here 2,500 feet ascent with a 40-pound backpack is absolutely dreadful. I think we've earned ourselves a snifter, don't you, chaps? Let's have a look, see what we have today. Something a little different, I think. This is a Japanese ale, premium malts. This is very popular in Taiwan, Formosa, and Suntory, who also make excellent whiskey. I have some of that at home. Let's crack it open, shall we? Crikey, I think we've earned it. Oh, it's not too lively. Cheers everyone. Thank you for watching me on this expedition. Really is a very remote location this time. Although there is a trail there, nobody comes up here. Mostly because it doesn't really go anywhere. It's heading to the deep mountains, and there's just nothing there but jungle and mountains and rivers, and landslides of course, and trees falling down. Just, you know, about 20 miles of jungle before reaching Jiaoxi in Yilan. So really is a very wild camping expedition this time. Oh, that's excellent. It's really good to be out, and very exciting to come somewhere new I haven't been to before. I like to explore. The planning stages take a week or so, but it's all very different when the reality of the situation hits. when I'm actually here, it's nothing like I imagined. I only have a sketchy idea of what it might be like up here. Pine trees, but I cannot tell from the maps or any information I have, other than that most of these trails all look the same. Once you've done one, you've done them all, I suppose. But each has its challenges, so that's excellent. There's always something new. I lost my camera earlier on, that was new. And I did find another excellent base camp area, but I decided I wanted the view of these conifer trees. I can see the sun setting. It's about 5:35. Well chaps, the dinner is ready. Very cold out here, freezing. Crikey, there's an icy wind coming over the ridge here. Let's take a look at the dinner. Came out rather well, I think. What do you think of that? Crikey. Rice with all the vegetables and tofu. It's just the ticket. Exactly what the hungry woodsman needs. Right, I'm in the tent. It's far too chilly outside. Bloody freezing. Gosh, don't know how I'm going to make it through the night. Really, really cold. Had a cup of coffee in the tent. That made me feel a lot better. Now I'm in the sleeping bag. Got the mattress here and the sleeping pad under there, so it's actually quite warm in here. Out of the wind, that's the most important point. It's actually really bright outside. I was quite surprised. I think there's a full moon. Anyway, everything's in order, so hopefully get a few hours sleep, Lord knows. And then I'll see you in the morning. So I wish you a good night. Good morning. Well, I'm out of the tent, cooking a spot of breakfast, ready for my first cup of coffee of the day. It's a beautiful, crisp winter's morning in February. The sun has just come up. We have an exciting day ahead, day 2 of the expedition. Going to explore the trail a little further in the easterly direction. And then probably midday I'm going to head back down the mountain. Corky garden coffee, delicious. Great taste and aroma. Hello chaps. Well, we've reached another peak, 2,750 feet elevation. Looking towards Xinjiang, Taipei, Yamingshan, just there. Yamingshan is this mountain here. So we have learned from this expedition that the first day ascending the ridge is the most difficult part. And then once we're at this elevation, high up, the mountains just follow one another in a chain. So going is quite good. Trail is much more easy to navigate. Don't see too many fallen trees here and obstructions. So first day one should camp and rest, feel restored for the next day to continue on maybe a multi-day hike across the ridges, across all of these peaks. It could be quite exciting. Ah, hello there. Well, this is the furthest point I'm going to hike along the ridge, so I'll be heading back from here. Be interesting to know what's further on. There is another possible base camp opportunity if I wanted to camp there deeper into the mountains next time. It's been good to explore, understand this area, so let's crack on, head on back. Right, that was a fantastic exploration of the ridges east of the base camp. Certainly discovered some new areas for wild camping in the future. Right, I'm going to have a quick bite to eat and then pack up all of the gear ready to head down the mountain. Rightio, I've packed up everything into the rucksack. Tent, tarp and all the other paraphernalia is sorted out. Now I'm ready to set off up the trail and back down the mountain. Let's check the base camp. Very nice area to pitch a tent. Not very level, but has a stunning view. There you see, leave no trace, just as I found it. Crazy. Who does this sort of thing? What's that? Major obstacle up ahead. Oh, it's the only way, chaps. And this is difficult. Oh, it's terrible. Side of the mountain. By George. Not like I had a full English breakfast this morning to give me the energy to do this. Oats and a croissant. That was rather nice, but a little bit short in the calorie department. There's an eagle circling above me. Time for a spot of tipping, I think. Right, I'm on another trail which is more or less disused, with very few streamers, and probably a good reason for that. It's rather precipitous and direct back down to the village of Zhongxi. Anyway, It's a not insubstantial distance, and most of it could be quite challenging. The key point is not to lose the trail, follow the streamers. Let's see how we get along. Oh, some big rocks here, look at this. Gosh. Hello there. As you can see, I'm back at the trailhead. Made it back. It's been an extremely hard and challenging expedition this time. The terrain, the steep ascent and the obstacles along the trail have contributed to make it very, very tough going. Anyway, I've enjoyed it immensely, apart from being frozen to death last night in that gale force wind on the ridge. Everything else went according to plan. I was able to explore ridges east of Datongshan into the very remote and deep jungle east of here. So all in all, one of the best expeditions for Formosa wild camping, I'm sure. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any comments, please let me know, and do like and subscribe if you haven't so far. I really appreciate that. So until next time, I wish you good health, and tally ho for now.